My name is Julie Frey. I'm a partner at the Loundes law firm in Orlando, Florida. I run our private wealth practice group. I run our section and on the executive committee. I have been an attorney for 40 years this month. I work with a team of people in my group, and we have about 80 lawyers in our firm. I don't think I joined Arete because of any particular pain points. I really joined Arete because I was missing something. I've been involved with a lot of groups, both co-ed groups and women's groups. And while I've gotten a lot from them and have participated quite a bit, I was missing a part of me that I needed to have the Christian part of my life as a part of my business groups. And that doesn't always happen in most groups. I was introduced to Arete by a CPA with whom I worked on some mutual matters. And at my first meeting, I just knew it was the right place to be. A lot. My experience since I've joined has been, it has really been good for me. And I think my participation has been good for others in the group. It's very, very collaborative. It is a very safe space. You can say whatever you want. You know, it's not going to be, you're not going to be thought poorly of, you know, it's not going to be on the street. It's not going to be on social media. And you can really work through times and things which are difficult that you might not be able to do with one of your colleagues at your firm or in your business. But it lets you really be yourself, which is pretty nice to be genuine. Well, we had one of our members who almost died, the woman who actually got me into Arete, and almost drowned, was in a coma for a long, long time. And that really showed the value of the prayer of the group because she's now great. She's got a couple of grandkids. She's doing really, really well. And that was an incredible testament, I think, to the power of prayer and the power of really the love of our group, and as well as many others for her to really have made it through something where she wasn't supposed to. And so I thought that to me was extremely powerful. In terms of my own issues, Arete has been a good sounding board for me for lots of different things. When there are little issues or big issues that come up, either business-wise or in the community or otherwise, Arete has really been able to be, and my sisters have been able to really walk me through, hold my hand, make sure things are fine. I can't think of one particular item or issue that happened, but just sort of, I would just say it's a thread throughout that they're there for you. I think we have done a lot with Arete in terms of working on our skills and also the weaving in, when appropriate, of our Christian faith in our business. And I would say that, frankly, it runs throughout because it's your basic values. And that if your basic values are to be right and to be honest and to be kind and to, you know, do good works and things like that, that comes through, whether it's doing volunteer work in the community or doing work at work or with your family, being, you know, there for your family. So I would say it threads throughout really all life. And I don't think it's just a pinpoint someplace. I really think it's a matter of the threading of these values and concerns and thoughts throughout everything. I would say most of the groups I'm involved with are larger groups. And while I have a lot of good friends in those groups, and when we do good works and we have a speaker come in, you know, once a month, or we're doing bar work or whatever it might be, I feel very good about all that. But I think Arete gives you an opportunity to be in a smaller group with much more intimate communication, much more ability to be honest about things that really matter that you might not talk about in a professional group. I would say that's the biggest change. And these people that I'm in Arete with are like sisters, you know, and we really, you know, there are prayer groups and there are threads and everybody sort of stays in touch with one another and helps one another. And that's pretty amazing. Yeah. It really is amazing. If you want a group of people who will have your back through everything, not pick and choose what's better or what's not better. If you want a group that's going to give you honest feedback, whether it's good, bad, or and different, honestly. If you want a group you can trust implicitly, without a doubt. If you want a group, when you go away with them on a retreat or when you have a meeting, your spouse comes back and says, wow, you look refreshed, you look pretty good, you look happy, because frankly, my job's stressful. And when I go to these retreats, I always feel stressed about getting there. But once I'm there, I just meld into everything, and I come back sort of as a new person. And even with our meetings, when there's a lot of that, you come back really just feeling refreshed and renewed. So it's a different kind of group. You have to be willing to be honest in the group. You can't put on a facade because it just isn't going to work. You're not going to like it. But if you want honest feedback, good people, really great people, and the ability to improve yourself both in personally and in work and with your home life, I think this is a group for you.